In this video, we're staying at the Via Sants Hotel in Barcelona, Spain. Make sure you stay tuned to the end to find out how I hustled the best deal for this hotel. The hotel is located in the Eixample neighborhood of Barcelona, less than a 5-minute walk from the Via Sants train station, the main train station for Barcelona. It's a cute little hotel, no more than 5 or 6 stories, tucked into a quiet little neighborhood. Great lobby, beautiful light during the day, wonderful spots to sit, relax, meet people, or just hang out and have a drink. There's a little conference area as well, where if you want to meet friends or business associates, you can reserve that as well, or just plop down there whenever you want. All right, on to the room. I did get a deluxe king room. Very comfy bed. Really enjoyed staying on that for 4 nights. Felt like I was sleeping at home. Great lighting throughout the room. Good sized TV. And I can't tell if they left the water, because I was a Diamond member, if they left water for everybody, but they did replenish it every day. The hotel sits across the street from a prison that has been shut down, so the neighborhood was very quiet. Trust me on that. Did have a little balcony as well, which was great, just to step out, look at the city. One night there was maybe a little rain that was coming, so just to watch some clouds on the horizon. The master switch. Don't turn off the master switch when you leave, or it shuts off the air conditioner. Good closet space, nice hangers, good place right behind the door. Really nice sized bathroom. What I loved about it most was the water pressure, really good pressure, which I tried to capture a little bit of, but it was quite a good shower, nice amenities. And I did have breakfast every day, which is included as a Diamond member. Got a selection of pastries. If that's your thing for breakfast, you wouldn't be hurting in that department. And then if you like more savory items, they had some artichokes. They had beans, if you're more on the English side of breakfast. Some scrambled eggs. Little bacon, not sure if that was English bacon or American bacon, and some little sausages as well. Great selection of cheeses, meats, vegetables, hard-boiled eggs. I love hard-boiled eggs. Some yogurts, which I had, little yogurt bar, muesli, granola that you can put in, selection of fresh breads, wonderful juices and waters. They will make you a coffee to your liking every day, or you can get it out of this little machine as well. Just a simple espresso, cappuccino, latte machine. Great neighborhood, just a very walkable neighborhood. Lots of little shops and restaurants nearby. I like going to grocery stores, and there were probably 5 or 6 in my neighborhood. About a 20-minute walk away was the Gaudi apartment complex, just the side of the prison here. Quick little tour of the neighborhood, and I always felt safe. Like I said, cute little hotel tucked into the neighborhood, not 5 or 6 stories tall. Great gym. I did not work out while I was there. Sort of small, but had everything you need if you want to do some cardio or lift a little weights. Had a machine that could do everything for you. I was very surprised by the outdoor terrace. It was just very nice. It was, I guess, I didn't remember it had one, so it was nice just to be able to go out there, and you could bring a drink up there, or probably have a drink delivered, sit in the hot tub, look at the view, and just enjoy the Barcelona summer days, which were nice. It was very warm while I was there, but as you can see, just a very peaceful view of the city. The prison across the streets that's been shut down. Who knows what they're doing with that. But it was just nice to come up there, spend some time, relax, take in a little sun, make some phone calls. I did take a walk to Sagrada Familia, one of the hallmarks of visiting Barcelona. It's about a 50-minute walk from the hotel. I did it all in one stretch, and I was sweaty by the time I got there, but good exercise.
6:45 here in Barcelona. I'm walking to Sagrada Familia, and I am dripping with sweat. So where are all these people hitting the tourists with squirt guns? Because I could use a blast of a squirt gun.
If you do want to go inside, you do need to buy tickets in advance. I did some walking tours of Barcelona as well, just some of the cute little streets that you find in all of Barcelona. Do make it a point to get out and just see the city and get off the beaten path.
So I knew I was going to Barcelona about 7 months out. So that's when the hustle really begins. The first thing I usually do is check out the Hilton website. I am a Diamond member, so that's usually my go-to. At the time I started looking, it seemed like Barcelona was the hot spot of the universe at the end of June, and a 4-night stay at any hotel in Barcelona on the Hilton website was no less than 250 euros a night, or about 1,000 euros for a 4-night stay, which is a little more than I wanted to spend. I do have a friends and family code for Marriott, and they had a great rate on there, which I went ahead and made a reservation for, which was about 150 euros a night, but it was a hotel that was closer to the airport than it was to the city center or where my conference was being held. The reason I didn't want to use points on this is since it's a business trip, I was going to write it off, and I really don't want to go into Point World at that time. So like any good hustler, the closer the date comes to when I'm staying, I keep looking at the deals on the website. And I'd say about 2 months out from when I was going to this conference, the price dropped about 100 euros at the Hilton property to about 900 euros for a 4-night stay, which isn't bad. And it puts me closer to my conference center hotel than the Marriott one does. My parameters for this stay were, I didn't want to spend more than 200 euros a night. I wanted breakfast included, and I wanted it to be a 4-star hotel. Then about a week before I was going to go on my trip, that's when things really got interesting. It seemed like prices started dropping at that point significantly. And one of my hotel hustler hacks is I usually just don't book a straight 4-night stay and say, oh, that's the lowest rate they can give me for those 4 nights. I'll look at all the options. What if I book 1 night and then 3 nights? What if I book 2 nights and then 2 nights? What if I book 3 nights and book 1 night? And I always do it in the same room category so I know I'm getting apples for apples. So what ended up happening at the Via Sants in Barcelona was I ended up booking 1 night for 156 euros, which I thought was a screaming deal. And then I got the other 3 nights for 559 euros. So you total those all up, 719 euros for a 4-night stay. And being a Diamond member, that includes breakfast. So all in all, about 180 euros a night, 4-night stay, breakfast included, total hustle in Barcelona. What I really want to hear is, what are your hotel hustling travel hacks? What have you done in the past? What are your booking techniques? How far out in advance do you start looking at hotels? I really do want to thank you for watching. I believe time is someone's most valuable commodity, and you have so many options of what you can watch. So the fact that you chose to spend it with me, learning about my stay in Barcelona and some hotel hustle and travel hacks really means a lot. Thank you.